Weather Rate, sponsored by AC Designs.
All right. Hey, we have plenty and lots to talk about today. It is Saturday morning. I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta, and let's get into it. First off, yeah, we have a weather impact alert day on Sunday across the First Coast because there is rain in the forecast. Not only rain, but maybe some decent thunderstorms as well are going to start to build their way on in. You might have seen the graphic I was showing just a few moments ago. My good old friend, Mr. Puddle Ducky, walking along here. That is the yellow line indicating here as we go ahead through Saturday night into Sunday morning. Likely precipitation. It's going to be these waves on and off throughout the day, even heading into Monday morning as well. So you're going to be just like him. You're going to want to have the umbrella out there, a little protection from that precipitation. Now, here on our Saturday morning, we did have a couple little shots kicking on in. We're also watching some precip off towards our west, working its way out towards around the Big Bend area. I think most of this will dry out by the time it gets closer to Jacksonville, but definitely, we're getting some of these light little raindrops even kicking on through here on our Saturday. Not impactful, but annoying for sure here in our extended forecast. Just a reminder, we are streaming, of course, here on FCN Plus, as well as on Facebook and YouTube. And on Facebook, you can comment, you can share some of your thoughts on our forecast. You can tell me how much you hate my beard. I don't care. Let's get some engagement. Jump on, say hi. I would love to hear from you, and we'll talk about what's going on out here across the First Coast. So let's first off get you an idea of what's happening right now. Down towards St. Augustine, we have the Celtic Parade starting up here at 10 o'clock. So it started about 15 minutes ago. Do have some cloudy skies, even a couple little shots of rain kicking on through. And even on the right side of the screen, almost I think we can see the parade heading up over the riverfront there in St. Augustine. This is looking at the marina over the ancient city, the oldest city, continuously inhabited city in the United States of America. A beautiful shot of the marina there, though. Got people from all over the area getting in there and enjoying the Celtic Parade and everything this morning. As I mentioned, a high of 75 today, so it's a little bit warmer than the last few days. But those clouds are going to continue to build in, and those showers that are coming in from the west are going to develop and push across the area throughout the day on Sunday. Through the morning, it's going to be a messy morning commute. That is after a lot of people are going to be losing an hour of sleep, including myself. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow whatsoever. Then by the afternoon, instability will start to work its way in with some heating that we're going to see at least a little bit. Well, it's a cold front that's going to help develop some thunderstorms. It's just a hot mess of a day here on our Sunday. That's the key takeaway. If you got plans today and tomorrow, try to get everything done today. Pull back the picture. You can see where a lot of that moisture is coming from right there. But then we go even further towards the west. They also got this developing along the Gulf Coast. And all this is going to continue to set up and create what we call kind of training as we go ahead through our day on Sunday. So yeah, today, we got these cloudy skies, maybe even a couple raindrops in Jacksonville is still possible, and those clouds are going to continue to linger as we go ahead throughout the afternoon into the evening, but the main show arrives by 10, 11 o'clock later on tonight. So a high of 75 with those increasing clouds and that isolated precipitation starting to pop in here as well. Before I go any further, though, I do want to give a shout out to some of these people who are saying some comments. Suzanne says, good morning. Good morning, Suzanne. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your day here, and thanks for chiming in here on our Facebook page. Camping in Waycross, Amy Sykes says, do we need to pack up early tomorrow? Amy, I'm sorry, friend. I love doing a little camping, but it's probably going to be a little damp tonight in Waycross. And tomorrow morning, yeah, unless you got a good tent out there and you like playing in the rain, I don't know. Maybe you do. You're probably going to want to pack up early or just be ready for a damp start to the day. And I'm going to get to that in just a second. In 30, Pobilius, I hope I said your name right. That is a unique and fantastic name. Hello. Good morning to you as well. So let's talk about this because here's your rain chances for Sunday. Yeah. It's all day long until the evening. It starts to taper off a little bit, but 7, 8, 9, 10, it's all sorts of precipitation here. Going back to this evening, though, Monster Jam is going to be in town. Actually, yesterday I saw that they were putting all the dirt inside the stadium there. Monster Jam, of course, a bunch of big trucks smashing cars. Last year it was rained out. It was just a soaker. This year, on the other hand, I think you're going to be okay. But like I said, the drive home could be a little messy. And for the Celtic Festival out there in St. Augustine, which is really interesting, has the oldest St. Patrick's Day parade in the entire country. Because, oldest inhabited city goes all the way back to the 1600s. Today is going to be decent there. Tomorrow as well, still looking at some messy conditions because everybody is going to get in on this rainfall. So it goes back to the fact that, yes, we have a widespread rainfall and damp conditions, maybe some strong to severe thunderstorms here on our Sunday. That's why we have that weather impact alert day. We put these out not to hype or anything like that. That's not our goal. I get nothing. I don't get extra pay if things are hyped up and more people are watching. But our point of our job is to make sure you are aware and staying informed and just, staying safe out there. And that's going to be the key thing. And as, we just had the question out of Waycross, should I pack up early? Yeah. So hopefully these help out. And if you have any specific questions, like I said, on our Facebook page, we are taking some comments there if you're going to watch our live stream. Just let me know where you're watching from. I would like to hear from you. All right, so let's time this out. So heading through this evening, cloudy skies, might even see a couple shots of little precip light stuff. Look at this by tonight. Clouds continue to build in, and this is 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So our Sunday morning, and Waycross as well, looking at the rain. Pretty much the entire first coast, minus some areas further towards the south. So Palatka, you might stay dry into the morning, but most of us are going to be looking at scattered showers here starting at 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m. Remember, this 6 a.m. actually is 7 a.m. I know that sounds silly, but so is daylight saving time. It's a silly concept, in my humble opinion. But just the time frames are a little 1 hour off here because this clocks are going to jump an hour ahead overnight heading into tomorrow morning. Point is, it's going to be a wet morning commute if you're going to head out to church or anything like that. But then midday, look at this setup. So this is my kind of concern, is this line of training, and we call it training because think of one train car after another over the same area. It just runs over it over and over again. My concern is that we're going to see this throughout midday is just this kind of left to right transport of one round of rain after another. It can pile up and may create that chance of some localized flooding out here. On top of that, through the afternoon, as I mentioned, it's a little drier toward the south through the morning and heading into early afternoon, but this eventually is going to push off in that direction, so you get a little more heating, and temperatures will actually be a lot warmer in places like Palatka, St. Augustine, into Flagler County, then further towards north, because you're going to actually have some sunshine. That will help create some instability, and by Sunday evening, there could be that chance of some severe thunderstorms kind of kicking on in. Before, by Monday morning, this all moves off towards the east, and we get some drier air spilling in behind it. This is the HRRR model, so it's a HRRR, it's what we call it. Just another look at what we're talking about here as we go ahead through tomorrow, tonight first of all, and then even it has picking up on that training as this shifts through during the morning hours and eventually push down towards south. So definitely a sloppy morning commute. And with said training effect taking place, we could have some spots seeing as much as 2, maybe 4 inches of total precipitation, which, great for farmers. Our yards will be happy, but too much in a short period of time can pile up on already saturated grounds and create that chance of some flooding, which goes back to why I mentioned the rainfall a lot here. I think that is the main risk. Heavy rain, damaging wind, maybe in a few of these storms is also possible. I'm not going to completely discount it, as well as a brief little spin-up tornado. Hail too warm in the atmosphere throughout the layers. Freezing level is going to be way too high, and these storms are going to be too shallow for the most part for hail to develop. Masil Ika, awesome name as well there, is chiming in, saying hi. So wanted to just say hi right back to you here as well on our Facebook page. So once again, going back to our weather impact alert day here, Sunday all day. we're under it. You got widespread rain, some storms. They're going to be kicking on through with this area of low pressure, especially along the I-10 corridor and the Georgia-Florida border, as well as make sure that First Coast News app downloaded, because I like the app. I work for here, so of course I'm going to promote it. But also I just make sure on a day like that where you have plans throughout the day, you have a way to be notified of severe weather. You could have a weather radio. That's a good way to do it. But our app is easily downloadable, and you'll get those push notifications if severe storms or a tornado or anything like that pops up in your area. Plus, you also get those push notifications if we're streaming live, and we're trying to keep you informed as well. So just something to download on your phone, and it'll help you keep you safe, hopefully. Here on our Sunday. So yeah, today, Saturday, we have that severe weather threat all along the Panhandle, the Big Bend area. That's all going to shift towards the east. This is from the Storm Prediction Center, giving us about a 1 out of 5. So, low confidence that we're going to have like severe weather. Talking about winds 50 to 60 miles per hour, tornadoes and stuff like that. But it is not zero. So just you want to keep that in mind too. I think the highest chance for severe weather is going to be towards basically out around the Gainesville area, Union, Bradford, Columbia County, through our Sunday afternoon. This is called CAPE, Convective Available Potential Energy. So basically, how much instability is in the atmosphere, and convective means upward vertical motion. So it's going to be a lot higher west of Jacksonville. So these areas in the lighter blues and greens, definitely there is that increasing chance of some lightning. Now, you don't see any dark reds, which would mean, whoa, instability. Extreme instability, which is, a lot of red flags with that. But, we could see some isolated storms really developing out here, and maybe some stronger ones kicking off too, which could bring some messy weather through your afternoons to evening, south of where we're getting kind of that main line of training of showers and thunderstorms. And then on Monday, 60% chance of rain before things do start to dry out as we go ahead through our Tuesday and also into Wednesday. But yeah, once again, it is going to be a messy day here. Throughout the day on our Sunday, and I want to make sure you guys are staying weather aware. I will be here throughout the morning, heading into early afternoon here on Sunday, trying my best to keep you all informed. We'll probably be streaming live for some time here on our Sunday too, just so you can have a place to check back in, because Sunday we have 1 hour Good Morning Jacksonville from 7 to 8 a.m. So make sure you stop by and watch that. But after that, if you want to just continue to check in on FCN Plus, we truly appreciate that you stopping by, saying hi, and you know what? It makes my life a lot easier, and we get some good engagement. We talk back and forth about the weather out here. I can geek out for hours. So yeah, I hear laughing from our digital director. He knows. I'll just sit here and talk with you guys for a while about what's going on. So I truly appreciate it for everybody that stops in at First Coast News Plus and keeps you posted on what's going to be happening here. But it's going to be a wet day here on our Sunday. I promise you some localized flooding is probably going to take place. Some of those rivers, those ponding areas and stuff like that, that you could be looking at here, especially along the I-10 corridor. It is just going to be damp, slippery, and I hope everybody stays safe if you're traveling out there, because it's not going to be a fun go of it here on our Sunday. And once again, there's that chance of some stronger cells developing. So make sure you have that First Coast News app downloaded and handy. And yeah, hope you all have a fantastic day, and stay dry out here. Today is a better day. Tomorrow's going to be a messy one, so we'll be back tomorrow, keeping you posted. Yeah, all right. Have a great day.